lots of times the way that food companies or restaurants and stuff like that, they make food super hyper palatable and make something easy to overeat is by adding a ton of sugar and fat basically to the meal. And they usually do that with some kind of sauce or marinade or something like that. You cover some plain boiled chicken breast in a sweet and spicy sauce from Asian themed sauce from something, and that plain Jane boiled chicken breast turns into something that's hyper palatable, right? But you could probably only eat or want to eat a very small portion of a boiled chicken breast, but if you cover that thing in some sweet and spicy sauce, you might be eating 3 or 4 chicken breasts at a time. But you're also getting a huge amount of added calories in the process. So it makes it hyper palatable. You're able to eat a lot of it, and it also quickly becomes calorically dense. The seasoning, the spices, the sauces that you put on your food can really change the enjoyment and the hyperpalatability of a food. What we really want to do when we're cooking our food is use the seasonings and sauces to enhance the experience, maybe bring out some of the flavor of the food that we're eating, but not make it so that once you have one bite of it, that it's going to be super hyper palatable and you're going to eat a whole bunch of it. And the other thing is, we don't want our seasonings and spices to come with a whole bunch of added calories in return too, because if we're going to liberally use some of these things, then we don't want to be consuming, turn a what would be a 150 calorie chicken breast into a 600 calorie chicken breast, for example. Those are two things to keep in mind. With those two kind of guidelines in place, I wanted to share some of the things the sauces, the condiments, the spices that I use literally on a daily basis to add seasoning flavor to the foods that I make. And